Hola, hola y buenos días. Por favor, silencio, por favor. Good morning, please. We're about to begin the program. Good morning. If I can have your attention, please, we'll get the morning session started. Thank you. 1, 2, 3. Thank you. Buenos días y es un placer de saludarles esta mañana y bienvenidos a la reunión anual del National Performance Network event. Es mi placer de introducir al jefe de la Junta de Directores, a Abe Ryback.
Gracias. Ladies and gentlemen, Abel Lopez. Abel is the Vice Chair of the Board of Directors of the National Performance Network, including the Visual Artists Network. And that is you all. Give yourselves a hand. The historical moment we're in is so intense. There's so much to be afraid of, but I'm in this room with all of this luscious beauty and all of this determined activism and all of this warm humanity makes me feel really confident that just even in the next couple days, we can make a difference and move forward in facing the challenges that are around us right now. Yeah. I also wanted to say welcome to all of us to Portland, Oregon. How about that party last night? Portland knows how to put on a party. That was great. Thank you so much. And it's my understanding that this is the largest annual meeting of National Performance Network ever. It's because we have grown as a network, and that's not only the partners that have expanded, but also the artists who are involved and could take a very, very important role in this meeting, and our colleagues, our buddies who are here. To make all this happen, we have a tremendous staff who makes all of this possible, and staff you're going to come up and meet them later, so it's a secret who's on the staff right now. But what I do want to do is ask all of the current board members to please jump out of your seats. Don't make us beg for it. Stand up right now so we can give you a hand. Beautiful, wonderful people. Love you. We are really interested in taking advantage of this time together to make sure that we understand the directions that you all want to see NPN going. And there's lots of mechanisms to do that, but one of those mechanisms is just walking up to us and telling us, okay? So please, all those people that just stood up, we are accessible to you. I want to let you know one other thing. This chair right here, oh God, I feel like Clint Eastwood at the convention. I'm not going to talk to the chair, okay? But no, another reason that this is an incredibly important moment, historical moment, is that the president and CEO, the leader of our organization for 15 years, is MK Wegmann, who we adore. MK, stand up, baby, stand up. MK has been very generous, as is her style, with all of us by sharing with us her plans for the future over time, giving our board of directors and our organization time to be thoughtful about a transition. And we have MK in this position through the end of this fiscal year, but this is her last annual meeting in the position of President and CEO. We intend to have her at every annual meeting in the future, but right now we get to celebrate her in this role. This is the people's throne. And I don't mean you're going to be taking a shit on it. I mean the people's throne. This is the seat that MK will forever hold at our table. And there's arts and crafts materials around it. It's meant to hold our love, and it will be out at the registration table, and throughout the weekend you are welcome to add your voice to this table so that when she sits in it into the future, and you know there's a drink holder in it. You know, this is going to be on the balcony in New Orleans, I hope, holding a cocktail. So please add your voice to this so she'll hear it when she sits at this in the future. And now, so I'm insulted that none of your phones have gone off while I was talking. I have inspired not one tweet or anything, huh? Okay, there was one in the back, thank you. No, but now is the time for us to take out our phones and silence them, because we don't care what ringtone you've got, okay? We don't give a shit. Anything else we need to cover? Who am I supposed to introduce next?
I'm going to say her last name.
Oh, hey, someone is walking up here next. Thank you, Abel, and thank you, everybody.
Hi, everyone. My name is Roya Amir Soleimani, and I'm the manager of community engagement with PICA. Sorry, am I too close? The Portland Institute for Contemporary Art, which is the local host network member for this year's annual meeting. So a big welcome from PICA. It's a privilege for me to introduce the next two speakers, Portland artists Demian DinéYazhi and Shilo George. Rather than reiterate the bios that are printed in your meeting guide, I want to take a moment to share how I think these artists, their practices and their politics serve to disrupt an art world homogeneity. As part of the collective RISE, or Radical Indigenous Survivance and Empowerment, Demian, along with artists Kaila Farrell-Smith and Carly Smith and Thomas Gray Eyes, were awarded a 2014 Precipice Fund grant from a program that PICA runs through the Warhol Foundation. Their funded project, One Flaming Arrow, was an ambitious and expansive, citywide, 12-day festival of contemporary and experimental visual art, performance, music, and film by local and visiting Indigenous artists. Okay, thanks. Sorry. Shilo's Femme Regalia project was exhibited as part of this festival, which is how I encountered her work at the beginning. I'm continually struck by the depth, scale, and urgency of Demian's and Shilo's artistic aims, abbreviated to eradicate deep-seated impressions and problematic assumptions of what native art should look like, to complicate the traditional versus contemporary binary, and to insert and embed an Indigenous institutional critique into the local conversation that addresses head-on the racial, social, and economic injustices in our sphere. One that actively imagines and produces a queer, feminist, decolonized space for art that is always already a radical intervention into whitewashed, occupied arts landscape. I can say with certainty that Portland's local art narrative, like that of any other city, demands the sort of rupture realized by work of artists like Demian and Shilo, the kind that won't let you off the hook. It's my pleasure to welcome them now, Demian DinéYazhi and Shilo George. Thank you.
Yate. My name is Demian DinéYazhi. I'm born to the Nastaje Tabahe and Torechini clan of the Navajo people. Nastaje Tabahe basically translates to Zuni clan, water's edge, and Torechini stands for bitter water. Before starting, I'd like to take a moment to honor all the labor involved in making this event possible. From that, I mean the organizers of the National Performance Network and the Visual Art Network and the Portland Institute of Contemporary Art. To the visual and performance-based artists of the past, present, and future, the poets and storytellers, and those who support our efforts, egos, and crises, to the staff and maintenance crew at the Hilton, to the facilitators, managers, designers, technicians, janitorial staff, and all the countless minds who labor to make this event possible this weekend. Next, thanks. Next, as an Indigenous Diné person and permanent visitor to the area, I'd like to welcome you to the area by reminding you that you are not in Portland, Oregon, and you are not even in the United States of America. So where are you and where are we? Today we are on occupied space and living on colonized and stolen lands of the Multnomah people, who were the original indigenous people to the region. And lastly, I'd like to extend a special thank you to Roya Amir Soleimani, Aaron Boberg, and Mimi Zarsky for their involvement, allegiance, and guidance these last few months in organizing this event and making it possible for Shilo and myself to be here. And I'll hand the microphone over to Shilo.
Klaham. I'm Shilo. I'm Southern Cheyenne Arapaho on my dad's side as well as Irish. I'm from the Fletcher family. That's the family. And on my mom's side, I'm Scottish from the Wallace clan. So it's really nice to be here. I just wanted to speak really briefly. So this area is Multnomah territory, which is part of a large group of Chinookan-speaking folks. So this is Middle Chinook land. Further up the Columbia is Upper Chinook land, and towards the coast is Lower Chinook land. As well as they shared space with Kalapuya folks, Clackamas, Tualatin, and Malala, a little further south. So this area, since time immemorial, has been very rich in natural resources. Up the river has been a place where Indigenous folks have come to trade, to get together, potlatch, to share stories, songs, family, things like that, and it continues to this day. A lot of the Multnomah people live in this area still. Some are part of the Confederated Tribes of Grand Ronde. And in addition to them being here, is about 40,000 intertribal folks from over 350 different tribes. So we have a lot of services that we offer that are culturally specific here. There's a lot of amazing art that happens and culture, and Demian will talk about that.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like Portland is like a very up-and-coming, has the potential to be a very up-and-coming native epicenter for the arts. That said, Roya had mentioned the fact that we had curated a 12-day festival, which was largely dedicated to artists who were working experimentally and outside of like this construct of what Western art has deemed like Indigenous art making, but also which Indigenous artists have also just fallen into as a result. And part of that exciting transition and evolution of Indigenous art making is focusing on like Indigenous queer and feminist artists, or female artists who are working inside of like this realm of what we consider to be feminism, which is largely like this white liberal fronted sort of mechanism. So yeah, I mean, that said, you know, take a moment when you're here to check out the Portland Art Museum. They have a new center for contemporary native art, and right now we have 3 local artists showing work. That's Sarah Seastrom, Greg Archuleta, and Greg, anyway, I'm sorry, I don't remember his last name. I don't have it written down. I apologize. But yeah, I mean, Greg Robinson, there you go. Yeah. Who is Chinook. It's a really awesome show, and there's also some local artwork in there by another artist, Wendy Red Star, who will also be on the panel this afternoon. And that said, I think we're going to sing a song, yeah. Or Shilo will. I'm not very vocal.
So I'm going to sing an intertribal song. It's vocables, and it's for giving gratitude and thanking Curator. One of the reasons why we do territory acknowledgements is that I have grown up on these lands as a guest because my people are from traditionally like the kind of Colorado, Wyoming, South Dakota areas. And so when you're a guest somewhere, I think most people, you thank your guests when you're there. So this is the kind of very least that we can do for tribal people, because even though we're doing really great and amazing work for our communities and we're doing creative work, by us being here and on this land, we're keeping them from being able to be fully, Multnomah and Chinook and Indigenous people, because they don't have a lot of access to first foods, to gathering spaces, to places to have ceremonies. So we impact their ability to be themselves. And it's, if you feel uncomfortable by that truth, that's okay, because you should. And that's part of what's going on here, and to acknowledge that. So I encourage anyone, when you're performing, when you're presenting your work, to acknowledge the land that you're on and the land that inspired you too. So just to put that out there. But I just wanted to sing a little song for you, so thanks.
Thank you.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the National Performance Network Visual Artists Network annual meeting in Portland, Oregon. I'm thrilled to be here and happy to be hosted by the Portland Institute of Contemporary Art, PICA, which is celebrating its 20th anniversary as an organization. I really want to thank them for the hard work they did in hosting us here and supporting us. So please thank PICA. I'm MK Wegmann, the President and CEO of the National Performance Network, and as Abe said, this is the last time in this role that I will be welcoming you to an NPN Van annual meeting. And this is a happy and positive transition. This is not, I am retiring. Which really just means that I'm stepping down from having a day job, and that's kind of how I think about it. I'm not leaving the field. I'm not going off to resume my volleyball career. Although I would like to have a little more time for volleyball, and I think that's one of the big things that it's about. So these last 15 years have been a tremendous joy and privilege to be part of the organization and to be having stepped into this role. And I want to thank all of you for the support and the participation and the contributions that you have made to us as a network, which is a set of relationships among people and not just a set of programs and re-granting initiatives, but really an opportunity that we have had to bring together an incredibly representative group of the pluralism that exists in our country and around the world, because we have structured ourselves to work locally in New Orleans with the establishment of a local network and a local program, the national program, which is our historic legacy, and our global program, which has worked for the last almost 13 years in Latin America and the Caribbean, and now in Japan and in South Korea. So we have really brought together a wonderful group of people, and I, again, want to thank you all for supporting me and supporting the organization and making it what it is today. So please give yourselves a round of applause. I want to take this moment to thank many of the people who have made this meeting possible, specifically the funders and supporters of the meeting. Again, PICA, the Portland Institute for Contemporary Art. And among the funders, the Andrew Mellon Foundation, the Andy Warhol Foundation for the Visual Arts, the Doris Duke Charitable Foundation, the Ford Foundation, the Ford Family Foundation, Japan Foundation Center for Global Partnerships, the Japan-U.S. Friendship Commission, Miami-Dade County Department of Cultural Affairs, the Joan Mitchell Foundation, the Lambent Foundation Fund of the Tides Foundation, the Louisiana Division of the Arts, the Nathan Cummings Foundation, the National Endowment for the Arts, the Oregon Arts Commission, the Quixote Foundation, Southwest Airlines, the official airlines of the National Performance Network, who generously give us tickets to use throughout the year, and Westaff. So those are the funders of NPN in this meeting. I also do want to acknowledge our in-kind supporters, because as we all know, when people can't give money, they can give other things, and we have been generously supported by a number of local businesses and entities, including ASOP, Cacao, Creole Chocolates, Enso Winery, Fuller Foods, the Gruner Cask House, Spirits Distillery, Kind Snacks, Pelican Brewing Company, Portland Art Museum, the Raft Botanical Cocktail and Soda Syrup, Reverend Nat's Hard Cider, Sizzle Pie, Stash Tea, Strumptown Coffee, Thomas & Sons Distillery, Travel Portland, and Zippy Bee Bags. Thank you. At the beginning of the 2000s, one of the primary purposes we identified, I guess you can't really have two primary purposes, but we identified two major purposes to move us forward. And one of those was to engage in cultural policy. That's a purpose and an intention that has driven a lot of our work over the last 15 years. One might ask, and I am often asked, well, what does that mean? What is cultural policy? What is policy? And it really boils down to who makes the rules. I want to read a quote to you from Roberto Bedoya, who stated this in a white paper that we published in 2004 called The U.S. Cultural Policy, Its Politics of Participation, Its Creative Potential. Roberto said, embracing a definition of cultural policy as a system of arrangements, I aim to shed light on who is participating in the discourse. I ask whether there are exclusionary practices within the field of cultural policy and conclude that there is in fact a significant sector of nonprofit arts community, specifically artist-centered and ethnic-specific arts organizations, that has been marginalized or absent in cultural policy discussions. So we took up this charge, and I want to speak about some of the ways that we engage in cultural policy discussions and talk a little bit about policy in general. The simple fact of who makes the rules, who determines who benefits. So we have embedded this intent around cultural policy in a variety of the layers of how we operate as an organization. I think a good example of how policy, which is both formally established and informally established by tradition and expectation, and I think that is one of the greatest challenges around influencing policy and changing policies, is understanding where there is intent to make a policy and carry out a point of view or an intention, and where the policies have historically just been there. And I think the greatest example of that is one of the greatest challenges facing our country and our world, and that is racism. And structural racism is a set of systems, the rules and the policies that hold that structural racism together and challenge us in ways to dismantle it if we're ever going to change the dynamic and bring a more equitable and just and racial justice to our world and to our communities. And those structures manifest themselves across the board. For example, as another example, the expectation that a healthy nonprofit arts organization is going to have a board of directors with wealthy individuals who determine the future and the direction of the organization and are the ones who have the only real legal accountability and authority, dismissing the value of community-led organizations or organizations led by the artists who are doing the work. That's So I want to talk a little bit about how we as NPN engages in cultural policy. This annual meeting and the mid-year meetings are the primary way where we as a staff and a board, who are the ones who are representing the constituencies of NPN VAN, gather the information and the priorities of the field that we intend to serve. So at this annual meeting, the content of the idea forums, what we hear about the work that is being made, what we hear about the priorities of the partners, the colleagues, and the artists who are here at this meeting, influences the voice that we take and the positions that we take when we sit at tables where cultural policy is made or addressed. So the importance of convening and face-to-face convenings where our network gets to know one another, builds relationships with one another, and moves forward with our purposes is the greatest way that we are influencing cultural policy, because organizing is the answer to addressing these needs. We also participate nationally in the Performing Arts Alliance, which is the national advocacy organization for the performing arts sector. And that is a place where we are really responding or reacting to policies that are put forth by others, as opposed to proactively promoting policies that we are intending to try to establish. For example, the Performing Arts Alliance focuses primarily on federal legislative areas, and there are a myriad of issues, everything from the discriminatory visa policies of the United States that we face when we are inviting artists from other parts of the world to come to the United States, where artists are humiliated and charged exorbitant financial costs in order to come to the United States. That is one arena that the Performing Arts Alliance is working on, is visa policy. Other more arcane policies, such as white space, which is around, there was an article about it in our last e-news, which has to do with the spectrum on which wireless microphones work, which has a huge impact in the performing arts. That's a policy arena that we need to be at the table. And so organizations like the Performing Arts Alliance give us a place to do that. But there's also the proactive way that we engage in cultural policy, and that is where we show up and speak up for our point of view, where we make intentional programming that makes our own rules, that may contradicts and challenge the inequity in funding policies or the structures that discriminate against individuals. Two recent publications, one Holly Sidford's Fusing Arts, Culture, and Social Change, which provided what the data backing behind what we knew about the inequities in funding in the nonprofit arts sector, and most recently Michael Kaiser's report on diversity in the arts. Both of these influential publications, one which provided us with important data to make our case, and the other which, from my perspective, our perspective, is a throwback to a thinking in a time of a marketplace dynamic which says it's the survival of the fittest, and if you can't have access to the philanthropy and the wealth that exists in our country because you don't fit into that demographic, then you fend for yourselves, or you look like the community that you don't want to be. This issue of funding inequity and economic disparity is also a great challenge that we face and that we work to rectify through the work that we do. One of the most important things I think we need to do within the arts community is understand how we can drive to make the pie bigger and not try to redivide the pie that exists. And from my perspective, the role of government, the role of the federal government, and the diminishment of the National Endowment for the Arts and the funding from at the national level, which really has the greatest power to promote equity, is where we should be putting our attention. To set up competitive expectations within our sector, to vilify. I was at the Performing Arts Alliance meeting just last week, as a matter of fact, and Jesse Rosen from the League of American Orchestras talked about entering a meeting of grantmakers in the arts, in fact, and the grantmakers in the arts has made racial equity one of its primary lines of work in its current organization. And that as a representative of the orchestra field, he felt like a pariah, because the perception the fact that orchestras are held up as one of those greedy white Western institutions that are sucking up all the money that we should be getting, and I'm being very blunt in my language here, it's just pitting us against ourselves. No one wants orchestras to go away. Those organizations need to survive, as we do. And so the answer, again, and from my perspective, is making the pie bigger so that we can promote systems that promote equity. We can make a bigger pie, and we can change the systems to make it a more equitable distribution system. But that can't be done with a little pie that we have now. And the arts have been a whipping boy for points of view that really want to deny the diversity and the plurality that exists in this country and maintain a power structure that is inequitable and unjust. So before I move on to some more practical things, I want to just give a little personal story where I, as a young presenter, learned about some of those hidden cultural policy points of view. When NPN was first organized by David White, we were brought around a table, as we have a much bigger table now, but it was about 14 organizations, and actually 2 other people are in this room who were at that table, Carla Perlow and Jefferson James. And one of the things that was said there, because we were a group of white leaders, was that that organization, this emerging organization, National Performance Network, needed to embrace the diversity of our country, and that we could not be a group of white presenters who were going to move this organization forward. And so that became a driving intent of NPN from its inception. And in 1986, one of the artists that I presented in my intentional expectation as a presenter at the Contemporary Arts Center in New Orleans to bring in artists of color to New Orleans as part of the NPN, was to present Blondell Cummings. Blondell was a choreographer and theater maker, New York City, who died last August at age 70. And she was someone with whom I kept in contact throughout my entire career in this world of NPN. And an African-American woman who struggled to maintain herself and to maintain her practice as an artist her entire life. So if I presented her in 1986, in her 30s, I guess, and she died in 2015 at 70, and never was able to get out of poverty. That is not how it should be. So I want to remember Blondell. I'll tell you the lesson that I learned just because I find it amusing. Blondell's piece that we presented was a very challenging, it was a very experimental dance piece. It was very challenging in its content. We had gotten our first corporate sponsor at the Contemporary Arts Center for a performing arts activity. I'm not going to name who that corporate sponsor was. And I naively invited the representatives to come to the performance, giving them free tickets because I wanted them to see what we were spending their money on. And of course sadly they were baffled and a little bit insulted by the content of the work because it was challenging the status quo. And when I brought that incident up later, and they didn't refund us the next year. When I brought that up at the NPN table, the following NPN annual meeting, I was told by another funder how naive I was that you never invite your funders to see the work. Now, that is a policy that I heartily disagreed with. Do we want the financial support, the support that makes us able to do what we do, to be invisibly given by hands that we'd have no relationship with? Or do we want our funders to be our partners? Do we want to see ourselves working together to accomplish and to change the world? And I'm really happy to say that I think I have seen a great change in the funding community, and I want to especially at this moment acknowledge the Andrew Mellon Foundation. Specifically Susan Fader and Katie Turek, who are here because they have demonstrated by their recent funding policies that they want to see themselves and they want to act as a partner. The Mellon Foundation funded phase 1 of NPN's newest program, LANE, Leveraging a Network for Equity, and we are moving into phase 2. And the support that we have received and the participation in the thought leadership of making this program what it can be includes the participation at the table of the Nonprofit Finance Fund, the National Performance Network, and the Andrew Mellon Foundation, working as partners to make that project successful. They are here. They do want to see the work that they do. They do want to be a partner in what we do, and that is an excellent achievement for our world and for our country and for our field. So I'm going to move on now and talk just about some important aspects of the meeting itself. One of the things that I traditionally do is quickly go through the agenda and highlight and make sure that everyone is aware of what's going to happen over the next several days. I want to first mention who is here in the broadest sense. We have NPN and VAN partners, and many partners have brought more than one staff person from their organization, which is one of the reasons why this is a larger meeting. We also have a cadre of artists from around the United States who have been supported through NPN and VAN's programs, and so they are here in roughly numbers that are in parity with the number of administrators and presenters. I mean, it's a rough parity, but the intention is that artists are equally at the table and that their voice in cultural policy, because we set policy by the way we create our programs and set up our structures, that their voice is as important as our voice is in determining what those policies should be. There are colleagues here, which include funders as well as other presenters and other administrators and arts leaders from around the country. And then there are both artists and colleagues and presenters here from the Portland area, because as a national organization which moves its meeting around the country, we want to ensure that we are not a group of people from someplace else coming to a place and not engaging and interacting with the people who live and work here. So there are representatives and, as I said, artists and presenters from the Portland area. We also have 2 representatives supported by the Quixote Foundation from NPN's local network in New Orleans. With generous subsidy from the Quixote, we're able to bring 2 local network partners here. And then we have the curators, presenters from our international programs. There are representatives from Latin America and the Caribbean for the Performing Americas program, and from Japan for our Japan Connection program. And so I want to welcome all of you as the participants who come together to make this meeting what it is. So I want to reiterate, if you have not downloaded the guidebook, please do so. It is, you won't have to carry around the paper schedule. The guidebook is friendly to all the platforms on your smartphones or whatever. And it has everything that's in the book, including the participants' bios, which we always collect as part of the registration process. So following this morning's schedule, and I will be followed by a wonderful keynote, which I'm very much looking forward to, by Christy Edmonds. There will be the lunch break on your own for 2 hours. And this afternoon are the idea forums. These are panels and workshops. I encourage you to scan the list and identify the ones that you want to go to. None of them are repeated. We know it's always hard to make a choice, but the 2 different sessions of idea forums are not repeating one another. So be aware of that and make your choices as you wish. dinner on your own. Oh, at 4 o'clock is the art crawl in the Pearl District. And you meet in the lobby at 4 o'clock, and it's a brief walk to the Pearl. There'll be map, and you'll be pointed in the right direction. There will be galleries open, and there's restaurants and bars and coffee shops along the way so that you can have a meal before, and so that then you can check out someplace to have dinner. From 6 to 8 is the break for the evening, and then sharply at 8 o'clock, the live and on-stage performances. The performances include 2 pieces from NPN's Creation Fund projects, and 2 Portland area artists. So again, this is an opportunity to see the work not only of projects supported by NPN, but also the work of local artists. Then tomorrow, Sunday, the morning session is in the works. So for those of you who are new, and I believe about 50% of the people who were here this weekend, it's the first time attending an NPN meeting. So the In the Works is a session at which everyone who is here is invited to make a brief presentation about a new project or an upcoming activity that you are working on. This is not about promoting something that is existing or that is your past work. This is not about seeking presenters for a tour of work that you've already created, or for, as a presenter, a festival that you have already done. It's not about to tell us about the past, but something that is being worked on for the future. Depending on how many people fill out the form, and it needs to be submitted by 4 p.m. today, you'll have 2 to 3 minutes to talk about the who, what, when, where, why of what you are doing and what your idea is. I encourage everyone to attend and to come. This is a tremendous opportunity to see what's going on around the country and around the world, because everyone can talk about it. You can be a funder, you can be a colleague, you can be a presenter, you can be an artist, you can be a partner. Everyone is invited, but you do have to fill out the form first. So that we know how many want to participate, we can divide up the time. Then following the In the Works on Sunday morning are idea forms. And the idea forms go until 1 o'clock, and then lunch on your own from 1 to 3. And I think someone will be giving logistics later, but the lunch on your own, there are the food carts, which are just food trucks, which are just 2 blocks from here. Every cuisine you can imagine is there for you to experience and explore. So it's a wonderful place over there where all those food trucks are lined up. And then on Sunday, the live and on-stage performances are at 3 o'clock. Followed by dine-arounds at 7, and dine-arounds you can sign up for at the registration. We encourage you to take advantage of that. It's a great opportunity for small groups of people to get together. And then at 10 o'clock in the suite, the hospitality suite, which is on the 20th floor of the executive tower, is the rum punch party. $8, no change. And then Monday, starting Monday morning, there will be a wrap-up keynote, again by Christy Edmonds. So Christy is going to speak to us today, and then she'll be here throughout the weekend, and then give a closing keynote on Monday morning about her reflections from the weekend. Then from 10:45 to 12:15 is the Portland Slide Jam, which is an opportunity to see quick bursts of work that is going around the Portland area. Again, lunch on your own at 12:15. And then in the afternoon on Monday from 2 to 5:30, NPN Van partners attend the partner meeting, and this is for the partners of NPN and Van, and it is mandatory for partners of NPN Van to be there. And from 2 to 5:30 is a peer-to-peer workshop for artists, the title of which is Career versus Project, A Sustainable Artist's Life. Again, dinner on your own at 7 o'clock on Monday, followed by, this says a party that is at Pica, our host, from 8:30 to 11:30, and there'll be a hosted bar and dessert. Throughout all of the activities and all of the days, you'll be seeing ArtBursts, which are brief performances by artists. meant to give another opportunity, because one of the things that we want to do at this meeting is make visible as much artistic work by the artists we support and the artists in Portland as possible. So there are many opportunities to see artists' work, and we're looking forward to it. So I don't know if there are any questions. I think the people who follow me will might answer any of those practical questions. But I want now to invite the NPN Van staff to the stage here to introduce themselves, because they are the ones, and I want to particularly acknowledge many-spendored and Anna Henschel. Mimi has been organizing our annual meeting since 2004, and she has done a tremendous job, and our meetings always run smoothly, and she is on top of it all. So please, staff, because one of the things I didn't say about our cultural policy work, that it is not just my role. It is not just me who shows up and speaks up, but all of us are engaged in that aspect of what we do. And their voices are representing you where we can, and we want to invite you to be one of those voices as well. So each person is going to introduce themselves, and we can start. Are you going to go stand on that end? Okay, we'll start with Will. So please introduce yourself and your role.
I'm William Bowling, and I am the National Program Specialist for NPN and VAN. Good morning. How was that party at Disjected last night? My name is Alec Deleo, and I'm the Program Specialist for NPN and VAN.
Ohayou gozaimasu. Good morning. This is Kyoko Yoshida. I'm staff consultant to Japan-US Connection, an international program of NPN.
Ben Levine, I'm the production manager for the live and on stage performances that you will enjoy later today.
Yo! My name is Mimi Zarski. I'm the senior program specialist for convenings and the annual meeting director. It's so great to see you all. Maria Cristina Rengel, development director.
Stephanie Atkins, local program director.
Therese Wegmann, Senior Operations and Data Specialist.
Hi, Orchid Robinson, Convenings Intern.
Anna Henschel, National Program Assistant and Annual Meeting Coordinator.
Stanley Bouvet, Director of National Programs.
Stephanie Clemens, Local Programs Assistant and also Arts Estuary Events Coordinator.
Monica Tarayan, Program Assistant.
Hey, I'm Van Femme. I'm the local site coordinator for the annual meeting. I'm based in Portland, even though this says New Orleans. And I work with PICA as well for the Creative Exchange Lab.
Brian Graham, Graphic Design.
Elizabeth Dow, the coordinator for the Performing Americas program of International Projects. Sage Crump, Program Manager for Lane.
Steve Bailey, Chief Operating Officer.
Thank you.
But wait, folks, we are not done yet. One of the greatest things, like MK said, that we get to do all week is see pieces of work that were supported through NPN or are supported by the local presenters and communities. So to introduce our first ArtBurst, I would like to introduce the wonderful and talented Carla Perlo.
Thank you, Will. So when I was a teenager, I fell in love with Marvin Gaye and his words and his wisdom. And his words of what's going on are just as important today as they were when I was a young person. How many people love Marvin Gaye? So my husband Richard said, you know, Marvin Gaye's from Washington, and Dance Place should really produce a full evening of his work. So I thought that was a great idea. And we were looking for a great performer, an inspiring choreographer, a strong director, an exceptional person who would be the artistic director of this project. And we found that person in Vincent Thomas. What's going on, Vincent?
Vincent Thomas, everybody. Big round of applause. That, my friends, is an NPN Creation Fund and Fourth Fund supported work. The best part of my job is that I get to work with the Creation Fourth Fund artists all the time. Speaking of which, I'm going to bring two of them up so that we can do the introductions, which is an NPN tradition. So, without further ado, please welcome to the stage Christina Wong and Dalek Brathwaite. NPN, how you doing? Woo! Woo! We heard there was a pavement conference before us, and we don't want the hotel to think that we're part of that pavement conference. Look alive! All right. So, as we all know, some people are retiring this year, and we're gonna throw it all out there, like it's money we have to burn. Are we ready? So this is a game you can't find on Google because Dalek just came up with it, and we're gonna show you how it goes. The intro game. So everyone's gonna line up and introduce themselves behind this podium, and we're gonna get through all of us in 1 hour. Isn't that right?
Yeah, it's about to go down.
It's about to go down.
All right.
Like sales tax.
All right.
Right.
All right. So this is going to take a little bit of rhythm. All right. We're gonna have to clap it up a little bit for about an hour. We're gonna have to keep it. Moving, keep it grooving. If you really don't have rhythm, just sit that one out. But just say your name and stuff. We still want you to introduce yourselves. All right.
This is going fast. Okay.
Right.
Buto dancers, I'm looking at you. Has to go fast. Speed, Buto dancers, quickly. All right.
All right, here we go. Here goes nothing. Does everybody know what a soul clap is? Everybody know what a soul clap is? Some people do, okay? It's the easiest thing in the world, right? If I say soul clap, then we just go pop, 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 there you go. He knows what it is. Okay, awesome. All right, we got the soul clap down. Now, this is going to require a chant, a call and response from all of us throughout the whole time. And you're going to have to say 4 things, okay? You're going to have to say, my name is, and y'all go.
My name is.
Okay. And I'm from. I'm repping, and that's where you say your organization and stuff like that. Okay. I'm repping. And now we. Okay, and so when they hear the crowd go, my name is, they're gonna say my name. You're gonna say where you're from. You're gonna say your organization, and then when you all say, and now we, that person is gonna say soul clap, or however they want to do it. They could be like soul clap, soul clap. That's the only way it can stay fun the whole time. You gotta change up the soul clap, all right?
So we're gonna practice on us first, so the bad ones will go on us because we're sacrificing.
There we go.
And then we'll move on to good ones.
Okay, so we'll start it off with a soul clap. 4 rounds, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. My name is
Christina,
and I'm from
LA.
I'm repping
the Wall Street Journal.
And now we
soul clap.
That was awesome. That was awesome. The only thing I want to change real quick is that we're just gonna keep it at a regular clap when we're doing it. Yeah. My name is I'm repping. Yeah, there we go. And now we soul clap. Awesome. All right. We're going to try this one more time. Christina's going to try it on me, and then we're going to get to it. All right, here we go. So start with the soul clap.
My name is
Dalek.
And I'm from
the LA.
And I'm repping.
You speak. Now we soul clap. My name is, and I'm from, I'm repping, and now we soul clap. My name is Linda, and I'm from Knoxville. I'm repping Carterback Theater and soul clap.
Minnesota.
I'm repping
Pangea World Theater.
And now we
Soul Clap.
I'm gonna need all y'all. Here we go. My name is
Andrea.
and I'm from
Tampa.
I'm repping
Art to Action.
and now we
Soul Clap.
My name is
Mizu.
and I'm from
Portland.
I'm repping
Water in the Desert.
and now we
Soul Clap.
I'm gonna need everybody. Here we go. My name is
Ruth.
and I'm from
Portland.
I'm repping. There we go.
Boom Arts.
And now we
Soul Clap.
My name is Jamil and I'm from New York, Philadelphia. I'm repping Anonymous Body 655 what it is. Soul Clap. My name is
Kim.
and I'm from
Oakland.
I'm repping.
Burning Man.
Oh yeah, now we so glad. My name is
Jerry.
and I'm from
San Antonio.
I'm repping.
The Guadalupe.
Now we
Soul Clap.
My name is
Letitia.
and I'm from
Indiana.
I'm repping.
Me.
Hey yeah, now we
So
My name is
Chris.
and I'm from
Austin, Texas.
I'm repping.
Women in their work.
And now we so glad. Come on, so glad y'all. My name is
Pat.
and I'm from
Seattle.
I'm repping.
Pichico.
And now we
So
my name is
F. John.
Iowa. I'm repping.
Fusion Arts.
Okay, and now we
Soul Clap.
there we go. My name is
Tatiana.
and I'm from
San Francisco.
I'm repping.
You speak.
And now we my name is
Natasha.
and I'm from
Bay Area.
and repping.
You speaks.
And now we so glad. I'm gonna need y'all louder. Alright. My name is
Ed B.
and I'm from
Pa-E.
repping.
Pa-E.
And now we so glad. My name is
Suzanne.
and I'm from
D.C. Consultants everywhere. Soul Clap.
our name is
Cameron.
and I'm from
And Oak.
and I'm repping.
Pelican Bomb.
And now we so glad. My name is
Richard.
and I'm from
Detroit.
I'm repping.
The Hinterlands.
And now we so glad. There we go. My name is
Daniel.
and I'm from
Washington, D.C.
I'm repping.
Dance Company.
And now we
Soul Clap.
there we go. My name is
Roya.
and I'm from
Portland.
I'm repping.
Pika.
And now we
Soul Clap.
my name is
Angie.
and I'm from
San Ho.
and I'm repping.
Makla.
And now we
Soul Clap.
so glad. Everybody there. My name is
Amy.
and I'm from
Portland.
I'm repping.
Maine.
Okay. So glad. My name is
Christy.
and I'm from
Chicago.
I'm repping.
Lynx Hall.
And now we
Soul Clap.
okay. So glad now. So glad.
Steve.
And I'm from
Burlington, Vermont.
I'm repping.
The Fling Center.
And now we all right now. My name is
Angela.
and I'm from
Durham, NC.
I'm
Hates our Heritage Center.
And now we
Soul Clap.
My name is
Nina Freelon.
Yeah.
Durham, North Carolina.
Yeah.
Ion Productions.
And now we so glad. I'm gonna need y'all. My name is
Aaron.
and I'm from
New York City.
and I'm repping.
Bone Hill.
And now we
Soul Clap.
he had the soul clap. There we go. My name is
Jan.
and I'm from
Chicago.
I'm repping.
Hedwig Dances.
And now we
Soul Clap.
my name is
E3.
and I'm from
Cultural Frisco. Cultural Odyssey. Soul Clap.
my name is
Rodessa. San Francisco. Cultural Odyssey.
now we so glad. My name is
Arnie.
and I'm from
Burlington, Vermont.
I'm repping.
Elders and
And now we so glad. My name is
Louise.
and I'm from
Denver, Colorado.
I'm repping.
Redline.
And now we
Soul Clap.
my name is
Tom.
and I'm from
Albuquerque.
I'm repping.
Outpost.
And now we
So.
I like that remix. There we go. My name is
Suzanne.
I'm from
516 Art.
I'm repping.
Albuquerque.
And now we
Soul Clap.
my name is
Evan.
and I'm from
New Orleans.
I'm repping.
Skin Horse Theater.
And now we
Soul Clap.
right now. All right. My name is
Renee Marie.
and I'm from
Virginia. My damn self. Soul Clap.
my name is
Matthew.
and I'm from
New York.
I'm repping.
Myself.
All right. And now we
Soul Clap.
all right. Let's keep them claps going. My name is
Lydia.
and I'm from
New York City.
I'm repping.
Dance Space Project.
And now we
Soul Clap.
all right. My name is
Jules.
and I'm from
DC.
I'm repping.
And yeah.
And now we
Soul Clap.
my name is
Miranda.
and I'm from
LA.
I'm repping.
LA Performance Practice.
And now we
Soul Clap.
okay. Keep it going, y'all. Keep it going, y'all. My name is
Marcelo.
and I'm from
Brazil.
I'm repping.
Aplausos.
And now we
Soul Clap.
my name is
Daniela.
and I'm from
Argentina.
repping.
La Red.
Now we
Soul Clap.
my name is
Marina.
and I'm from
Argentina.
I'm repping.
La Red.
And now we
Aplauso.
my name is
Marielos.
and I'm from
Costa Rica.
I'm repping.
La Red.
And now we
Soul Clap.
my name is
Edoud.
and I'm from
Miami Lambia.
I'm repping.
NPM Internacional.
And now we
Soul Clap.
I'm not hearing enough from y'all. I need some support, y'all. My name is
Chile.
and I'm from
Minneapolis.
I'm repping.
Walker Art Center.
And now we
Soul Clap.
so glad. My name is
Philip.
okay. And I'm from
Chi-Town.
I'm repping.
The Seldons.
Okay.
Soul Clap.
My name
is Chris Aiken. And I'm from Northampton. I'm Red Aiken and Hauser. And now we My name is Paulo. And I'm from Texas. Okay, I'm Red Policy Scholarship. And now we
Jefferson.
And I'm from
Cincinnati.
All right,
Contemporary dance theater.
And now we
Soul class.
My name is
Amanda.
And I'm from
Cincinnati.
All right,
Contemporary dance theater.
And now we
Soul class.
All right. My name is
Paulo.
And now we
New York City. Bellissimo.
And now we
So,
My name is
Lindsay.
And I'm from
New York City.
I'm Red
Portugal.
And now we
Soul class.
Thank you for the beat. My name is
Michelle.
And I'm from
Minneapolis.
I'm Red
Dance and empathy.
Okay. And now we
Soul class.
All right. My name is
Cindy.
And I'm from
Tampa.
I'm Red
Florida Dance Association.
And now we
Soul class.
My name is
Aaliyah.
And I'm from
Chicago.
I'm Red
Florida Dance Association.
And now we
Soul class.
My name is
Lillian.
And I'm from
Brooklyn.
I'm Red
George Dude.
Okay. And now we All right. My name is
Sixton.
And I'm from
Texas.
I'm Red
Houston.
And now we My name is
Angela.
And I'm from
Portland.
I'm Red
Pica.
And now we
Soul cloud.
My name is
Polka. Portland.
I'm Red
The Board of Polka.
And now we
Soul Cloud.
My name is
Mark.
And I'm from
Los Angeles.
I'm Red
Red Cat.
And now we
Soul Cloud.
Come on, y'all. My name is
Patrick.
And I'm from
LA.
I'm Red
Highway.
And now we
Soul Cloud.
That's right. My name is
Amy.
And I'm from
DC.
I'm Red
Dance USA.
And now we
Soul class.
Go Cloud. Keep it going. Keep it going. My name is
Joanne.
And I'm from
Nula.
I'm Red
Ashe.
And now we
Soul class.
My name is
June.
And I'm from
Seattle.
I'm Red
Quixote.
And now we Back. My name is
Dana.
And I'm from
Seattle.
I'm Red
Myself.
And now we
Soul clap.
All right. Here we go. My name is
Ed.
And I'm from
HowlRound.
I'm Red
NPN Board.
And now we My name is
Karen.
And now we
Los Angeles and Buenos Aires.
I'm Red
Ser.
And now we My name is
Stephanie.
And I'm from
New Orleans.
I'm Red
Junebug Productions.
And now we
Soul class.
My name is
E. Morgan.
And I'm from
I live in Minneapolis.
I'm Red
Choreography.
And now we
My name is
Karen.
And I'm from.
I'm based in Minneapolis as well.
I'm repping.
Christina Wong's Worst Nightmares.
And now we.
So.
My name is
Taryn.
And I'm from
Iowa.
I'm repping.
Legion Arts.
And now we.
Soul Clap.
My name is
Linda.
And I'm from
Portland.
I'm repping.
Performance Works.
And now we.
Soul Clap.
Okay. My name is
Arwen.
And I'm from
Minneapolis.
I'm repping.
Hijack.
And now we. Okay. Woo! My name is
Ron,
And I'm from
Austin, Texas.
I'm repping.
Fusebox.
And now we.
Let's go ahead and soul clap.
Jane Gabriel.
And I'm from
South Bronx, Montreal, Canada.
I'm repping.
Pepetienne.
And now we.
Soul Clap.
Hey, my name is
Edgar.
And I'm from
Los Angeles.
I'm repping.
Red Cat.
And now we.
Soul clap.
Yeah. My name is
George Lug.
And I'm from
Pittsburgh.
I'm repping.
Carrie Strahan.
And now we.
Soul Stomp.
Oh. My name is
Maroon.
And I'm from
NYC.
repping.
The Earth.
Now we.
Soul Clap.
Yeah. My name is Cynthia. And I'm from Illinois. I'm repping myself. And now we. Soul Clap. My name is
Jay.
And I'm from
Philadelphia.
I'm repping.
Asian Arts Initiative.
And now we.
Soul clap.
All right. My name is
E.G.
And I'm from
Minneapolis.
I'm repping.
Intermediate Arts.
And now we.
Soul clap.
Come clap along with me. And I'm
JK.
I'm from
Minneapolis. Intermediate Arts.
Now we. Give it up. Give it up. She ain't got no voice. My name is
Nastali.
And I'm from
Minneapolis.
I'm repping.
Intermediate Arts.
And now we.
Soul Clap.
My name is
Leslie.
And I'm from
Brooklyn.
I'm repping. Cynthia. And now we.
Soul Clap.
Okay. Our name is
John.
And I'm from
Miami.
I'm repping.
Tiger Tail.
And while we. My name is
Alicia.
And I'm from
Portland.
I'm repping.
Ensemble Theaters.
And now we. My name is
Tatiana.
And I'm from
Boulder.
I'm repping.
Homer Foundation.
And now we.
Soul Snap.
Like a poet, there we go. My name is
Matthew.
And I'm from
Catskill Mountains.
I'm repping.
Mount Temple Arts.
And now we.
Soul clap.
My name is
Tommy Kriegsman.
And I'm from
NYC.
Red.
New York Live Arts.
And now we. Soul Clap. My name is
Lionel Popkin.
And I'm from
Los Angeles.
I'm repping.
Me.
Now we.
Soul clap.
My name is
Myrna.
And I'm from
Atlanta.
I'm repping.
Hammond's House.
And now we. Soul Clap. My name is
Andrea Snyder.
And I'm from
New York City.
I'm repping.
American Dance Abroad.
And now we.
Soul Clap.
Rory.
And I'm from
Milwaukee.
I'm rapping.
Alverno presents.
And now we
Clap soulfully.
Yes. My name is
Sadayuki.
and I'm from
Kyoto, Japan.
I'm rapping. And now we
超楽しい
My name is Hiromi. I'm from Tokyo, Japan. I'm rapping. Performing at the meeting in your and now we so great. My name is Tracy. I'm from Atlanta. I'm rapping. Heaven's House Museum. And now we come on, we need a little more soul in them claps. There we go. My name is
Joey.
and I'm from
San Jose.
I'm rapping.
Makla.
And I love
Soul Clap.
My name is
Kyoko.
and I'm from
San Francisco.
I'm rapping.
NPNSCDN.
And now we
So God.
My name is
Tanaka Satsue desu.
and I'm from
Kobe, Japan.
I'm rapping.
Dance Box.
And now we
So glad.
my name is
Miki Hotta.
and I'm from
Japan.
I'm rapping.
Japan Foundation.
And now we
So glad.
my name is
Jackie.
and I'm from
Australia.
I'm rapping.
Australia.
And now we
Golf Club.
yeah. Clap along with me, right? And our name is
Marie.
and I'm from
Chicago.
I'm rapping.
Links Hall.
And now we
So glad.
my name is Farhad. And I'm from
Iran.
I'm rapping.
UFO.
And now we
So clap.
my name is
Anastasia.
and I'm from
Bravo Theater.
I'm rapping. And now we
San Francisco.
my name is
Caitlin.
and I'm from
Providence.
okay. I'm rapping.
Alliance of Artists Communities.
And now we
So glad.
here we go. Hey, my name is
Marla.
and I'm from
Dallas.
I'm rapping. There we go.
National Center for Arts Research. So glad.
My name is
Steve.
and I'm from I'm rapping.
Universe.
And now we so clear, yo. Okay, here we go. My name is Rick. And I'm from New York and Oregon. I'm rapping University. And now we so clear. My name is
Sage. Contact with NPN. Yeah.
Clap. My name is
Invincible. Detroit, Michigan. Complex movements. So glad. Come on.
My name is
Janice Koralchuk. Highland Lake.
I'm rapping.
AOCL Theater. So glad.
My name is
Rain.
I'm rapping.
LA.
I'm rapping.
Keep it on the left side. So glad.
My name is
Heidi. Atlanta, GA.
I'm rapping.
7 stages.
And now
Coffee.
my name is
Mac Hedrick.
and I'm from
Atlanta.
I'm rapping.
7 stages.
And now
I forgot.
okay. Hey, my name is
Krista.
and I'm from
Oakland.
rapping.
Queer Cultural Center. So clapping.
My name is
Sada.
and I'm from
Oakland.
I'm rapping.
Queer Cultural
Cultural Center.
And now we. My name is
Regina.
And I'm from
Miami, Florida.
I represent
Miami Light Project.
Now we.
So clap.
My name is
Amy Miller.
And I'm from
New York City.
I represent
Pentaco.
And now we.
So clap.
We so glad. My name is
Rosie.
And I'm from
Miami.
I represent
Diaspora Vibe.
One Punch. My name is
John White.
And I'm from
NOLA.
I represent
The Board.
And now we.
Soul Clap.
We so glad. My name is
Liberty.
And I'm from
Austin, Texas.
And I'm represent
Women in the Word.
And now we.
Soul clap.
That's right. Keep it going. My name is
Yeah.
And I'm from
San Diego.
I'm represent
Carpet.
And now we. She's retiring. I'm from.
Here we go. So my name is
Vicky Me.
And I'm from
Big D.
I'm repping.
Oh,
Now
retirement. Oh no, South Dallas Cultural Center. And now we. So.
my name is Malik. And I'm from Mile High City. I'm repping Cleopatra Robinson Day.
And now we.
Come on.
We ain't done, y'all. See that line we on? My name is
Roel.
And I'm from
Chi-Town.
I'm repping
Links Home.
And now we.
Soul clap.
My name is
Nancy Ellis.
I'm from
St. Louis, New York, and here.
I'm repping
Myself.
And now we.
Soul clap.
My name is
Flirt.
And I'm from
Boston.
I'm repping
Nonprofit Finance Fund.
Soul clap. My name is
Rachel.
And I'm from
H-Town.
And I'm repping
Diverse Works.
And now we.
Soul clap.
My name is
Cheryl.
And I'm from
New York City.
And I'm repping
Doris Duke.
And now we.
Soul clap.
My name is
Zandra.
And I'm from
Houston.
I'm repping
Diverse Works.
And now we.
Soul clap.
My name is
Fly.
And I'm from
New Orleans.
I'm repping
Mondo Bizarro.
And now we.
The Soul Clap.
My name is
DBG.
And I'm from
Hartford CT.
I'm repping
University St. Joseph's and Heartbeat Ensemble. Soul Clap.
My name is
Jamie.
And I'm from
New York City.
I'm repping
Doris Duke Performing Artist Awards. Soul clap.
My name is
Alice.
And I'm from
Mecca.
I'm repping And now we.
Soul clap. Why are you sweating up here?
My name is
Feeder.
And I'm from
Tulsa.
I'm repping
Living Arts.
And now we.
Soul Clap.
Come on, y'all gotta help me. My name is
Eric Overstein.
And I'm from
Durham NC.
I'm repping
Duke Performances.
And now we.
Soul Clap.
My name is
Sean Dorsey.
And I'm from
San Francisco.
I'm repping
Sean Dorsey Dance.
And now we.
Soul Clap. My name is Sydney, and I'm from Boston. I'm repping Black Excellence.
And now we.
Soul Clap.
My name is on to the arts. And now we so glad. My name is Tanya. And I'm from Denver. I'm repping Super. And now we so glad. Okay. Keep that clap going. My name is
Brad.
And I'm from
Austin.
I'm repping
Fusebox.
And now we
Soul Clap.
My name is
Michael.
And I'm from
Iowa, LA, Thailand.
I'm repping
Everyone I can.
And now we
Soul clapping. Right there.
And I'm from
New Orleans.
I'm repping
Diaspora Vibes.
And now we My name is
Drew.
And I'm from
Cincinnati.
I'm repping
Interburg Center.
And now we
Now we soul clap.
My name is Elizabeth And I'm from San Fran I'm repping Circuit Network And now we soul clap. My name is Michelle Nola. I'm repping myself. And now what? So my name is
Peter D.
And I'm from
Boston.
I'm repping
Dance Complex and me.
And now we
So loud.
My name
Matthew.
And from
Charlottesville.
I'm repping
The Bridge.
And now we
Soul clap.
All right, here we go. My name is And I'm from
Columbus, Ohio.
I'm repping
Wexner Center.
And now we
Soul clap.
My name is
Adam.
And I'm from
Columbus, Ohio.
I'm repping
The Wexner Center for the Arts.
And now we soul clap. My name is Chris. I'm repping
From Montana.
I'm also from
The Manaloy Center.
And now we
Soul clap.
My name is
Errol.
And I'm from
Helena.
I'm repping
The MLC.
And now we
Soul clap.
My name is
Michael.
And I'm from
Southern Vermont.
I'm repping
Sunglass.
And now we
Soul clap.
My name is Eric And I'm from
Putney, Vermont.
I'm repping
Sunglass Theater.
And now we
Auction from the Zela.
My name is
Kita.
And I'm from
Roxbury.
I'm repping
Nifa.
And now we
Soul clap.
My name is
Jose Luis.
And I'm from
Los Angeles.
I'm repping
Latino Theater Company.
And now we
Soul clap.
My name is
Susan.
And I'm from
New York.
I'm repping
Melon.
And now we
Soul clap.
My name is
Holly, Chloe.
And
Martha's here.
I'm repping
The Yard.
And now we
Soul
Give me
clap.
some clap.
Hit once. Efficient.
Our name is
Stoner Scott.
And I'm from
DC.
I'm repping
A-Pop.
And now we My name is
Christopher.
And I'm from
DC.
I'm repping
My dance moves.
And now we
Aloha.
My name is
Hellenius.
And I'm from
Now Fort Worth.
I'm repping
Myself.
And now we
Soul clap.
My name is
Katie.
I'm from
Portland.
I'm repping
Excel. Art.
And now we
Soul clap.
Baltimore. And I'm from
DC.
I'm repping
Dance Place.
and now we
Soul Clap.
all right. My name is
Paul B.
and I'm from
Baltimore.
I'm repping
Mid-Atlantic Foundation.
and now we yeah. My name is
Erica.
and I'm from
Seattle.
and I'm in
Pat Grady Company.
and now we
Soul Clap.
My name is Elliot, and I'm from Seattle. I'm repping Heritage Research, and now we yeah. My name is
Claire.
I'm from Seattle. I'm repping Heritage, and now we My name is
Meg.
and I'm from
Downtown.
I'm repping
United States Artist.
and now we My name is
Emily.
I'm from I'm repping
Myself and volunteering.
and now we My name is
Don't Make Me.
I'm from
The great state of Maine.
I'm repping
Hard at work.
and now we
Soul Clap.
My name is
Laurel.
and I'm from
Philadelphia.
I'm repping
Painted Bride.
and now we
Soul Clap.
yeah. My name is
Lisa Q.
and I'm from
Saltine the Gucci.
I'm repping
Artistic Logistics.
and now we
Get the clap.
My name is
Ryan.
and I'm from
H-Town.
Project Warehouses. Now we Soul Clap. My name is
Eureka.
and I'm from
Houston.
I'm repping
Project Row
and
House.
now we
Soul Clap.
It's a birthday, happy birthday. My name is
Shay Shay.
and I'm from
Brooklyn.
64621 Soul Dance. My name is
C Money.
I'm from
Brooklyn.
I'm repping
651.
and now we
Everybody clap your hands.
Hey,
My name is
Harold. Dallas, Texas, Benz and Lexus. $5 culture center. Soul Clap.
My name is
Steve Brent.
and I'm from
Meadville.
I'm repping
Everybody.
and now we
Soul Clap.
My name is
Claire.
and I'm from
Los Angeles.
I'm repping
Nonprofit Finance Fund.
and now we My name is
Danica.
and I'm from
Sheboygan, Wisconsin.
I'm repping
Polar Arts Center.
and now we
My name is Ever.
and I'm from
La Peña.
I'm repping
Oh yeah, La Peña.
and now we
Soul Clap.
My name is
Claudia.
and I'm from
Seattle.
I'm repping
Advise Arts.
and now we
Soul Clap.
okay. My name is
Laura.
and I'm from
DC. NEA.
and now we
Soul Clap.
My name is
Teresa. Manhattan. TCG. Soul Clap.
My name is
Claudia.
and I'm from
Ashland, Oregon.
I'm repping
Oregon Shakespeare Festival. Soul Clap.
My name is
Yvonne.
Syracuse.
My
myself. Soul clap. Almost done, y'all. Come on. My name is
Gregory Michael Hernandez.
and I'm from
Los Angeles. My artwork.
And now we so My name is
Evelyn.
and I'm
The theater offensive. Queer Femme. Soul clap.
My name is
Shilo.
and I'm from
Seaforth.
and now we
Soul clap.
My name is
Ceylon.
and I'm from
Denver.
I'm
West End. Soul clap.
My name is
Ashley Davis.
and I'm from
Atlanta.
I'm repping
Ruth.
and now we
Soul clap.
My name is
Javon.
I'm from
Columbus.
I'm repping
King Arts Complex. I'm about to hit that quant.
My name is Esteban and I'm from H-Town Mecca My name is Carlton Mississippi as the roots Bugatti Soul clap. My name is Abe. I am from Boston. I'm repping the theater offensive. My name is John Rich, and I'm from Chicago. I'm repping Museum of Contemporary Art, and now Soul clap. My name is Armando, and I'm from SFB. I'm repping. I play the French horn, and now Soul clap. My name is Primo, and I'm from Brooklyn. And I'm from Storyline. My name is Carol, and I'm from Atlanta. I'm repping. And now we only got a few more left. We need all the energy, y'all. My name is Jenny Person, and I'm from Miami, FLA. I'm repping NBC Live Art. My name is Kathy D. And I'm from like G. I'm repping to democracy. And I'm My name is
Vincent.
and I'm from
Baltimore.
I'm repping
Marvin Gaye.
and now My name is John, and I'm from Miami. I'm repping
Tiger Tail.
and now My name is
Spencer.
and I'm from
Portland.
I'm repping
Pika.
and now
Soul clap.
My name is
Roz.
and I'm from
Portland.
I'm repping
Pika.
and now
Soul clap.
There we go. Thank you all. Give yourselves a round of applause. Thank you, y'all. Great job. FBL, we love you.
Yeah, we're just gonna do it one more time. Okay,
Yeah?
everyone just line up. We're gonna do it one more time.
Uno más.
Okay, we are missing a cell phone. Someone's missing a cell phone.
It's a cell phone with poodles on the screensaver. So if you see it, I'm Roz. Just let me know. Okay, thanks. Let's have another round of applause for Christina Wong and Dalak Braithwaite. That was a record, honest to God. That means you have just bought yourself a 20-minute break. Who knew? But before you go, and I want you to come back in 20 minutes, Dalak is doing an ArtBurst on Monday at 9:30. Make sure you're back to see him. And Christina Wong is participating in the peer-to-peer artist workshop on Monday at 2:30, so make sure you come back for that. Okay. You need to be back from the break by 20 minutes after 11. That's really 15 minutes. Thank you.